Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, November 21st, 2025. Rain is falling here in the Morongo Basin. The National Weather Service predicts rain throughout today, though they have not and are not expected to issue a flood warning for our area. That means you can expect consistent but light rain throughout the day. Still, here in the high desert, even a little rain can cause a lot of complications on our roads. Flooding is common along 29 Palms Highway, Old Woman Springs Road, city streets, and back roads. Water can pool at the bottom of hills or along the side of roads, and sudden erosion can aggravate these dips. Even when the rain ends, roads can fill with sand, causing tires to lose traction, and debris can litter the asphalt, causing hazards in the road. San Bernardino County officials have announced that their public works crews remain fully staffed and mobilized for the storm, with equipment positioned across all yards for quick response to rain or mountain snow. Road closure tools like message boards, signs, and K-rails are already in place, and teams continue round-the-clock monitoring to keep residents informed and roadways safe. If you're commuting today, give yourself extra time to drive cautiously and prepare for delays. If you see water on the road, turn around, don't drown, and keep your eyes on the road to see what may be ahead of you. The third meeting of the Yucca Valley Animal Shelter Committee took place last night, and the meeting format has gone through just as many iterations. Online news editor Robert Hayden was there and joins us with a recap.
As rain drizzled down in Yucca Valley, about 25 residents showed up to the Yucca Room, where large tables and microphones were set up for a hybrid workshop/town council-style meeting. Chair Jim Schooler led the meeting, but it was quickly turned over to Town Manager Curtis Yakima for the Animal Shelter Operational Review. He started by identifying 3 priorities for the animal shelter that cover all aspects of the shelter's operation, focusing on the health and welfare of shelter animals, supporting increased live release rates, and reducing the length of stay for shelter animals. Compared to the first 2 Animal Shelter Committee meetings and the last year of Town Council meetings, the tone in the room felt positive, optimistic even. The new Animal Care Control Manager, Cheyenne May, will be formally introduced in December after she finishes her onboarding. Just the mention of this drew applause from the room. Yakima said that programs like volunteering and fostering can begin to move forward now that the management position has been filled. 8 volunteers have completed the application process and are ready to go as soon as the program is. Folks who are interested in adding to that number can fill out a volunteer application online. We'll have a link for that at our website. The shelter has also hired 4 regular part-time kennel technicians, and they'll be partnering with Lori Herbel for behavioral training at the shelter. The town is also in talks with entering into a formal partnership with the Joshua Tree No-Kill Shelter for education and help placing animals. Toward the end of the meeting, Mayor Jeff Droz spoke about what he calls tension between some people in the room and said that he hopes that whoever creates the nonprofit Friends of the Yucca Valley Animal Shelter organization will be supportive of the town in public. That includes social media. And on that subject, Town Manager Yakima closed out the meeting with a written statement responding to a social media post that was circulated last week depicting a town employee in a demeaning manner. In the statement, he says that online harassment doesn't move the community forward and undermines the efforts of everyone in the room that are bringing positive change and meaningful improvements to the Yucca Valley Animal Shelter. The next Yucca Valley Animal Shelter Committee meeting is scheduled for Thursday, December 18th. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
The Morongo Unified School District has announced that all 16 of their schools have been recognized for the outstanding implementation of positive behavioral interventions and supports known as PBIS for the 2024-2025 school year. Reporter Gabriel Hart takes a closer look at this distinction along with a response from MUSD staff.
On Thursday, November 13th, all 16 MUSD schools were recognized at the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools' 10th Annual Showcase, with 14 of MUSD schools earning platinum recognition, the highest level of distinction. PBIS is a nationally recognized framework designed to promote positive school climates, equitable practices, and improve student outcomes. using a tiered framework for supporting students' behavioral, academic, social, emotional, and mental health. PBIS improves social and emotional competence, academic success, and school climate, while also improving teacher health and well-being. MUSD Superintendent Dr. Patricio Vargas said, quote, "This achievement speaks to the heart of who we are as a district. To have all 16 of our schools recognized and have a vast majority earn platinum shows the depth of our commitment to creating supportive, engaging, and equitable learning environments," unquote. MUSD Director of Instructional Programs and Support, Dr. Nick Milosavljevic, added that, quote, "This recognition underscores the dedication of MUSD's coordinators, site administrators, and support staff who work tirelessly to ensure that every student thrives academically, socially, and emotionally," unquote. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Gabriel Hart.
Churches and communities will unite in giving thanks at this year's annual Community Thanksgiving service hosted by the 29 Palms Ministerial Association. The service will be held on Sunday at Freedom Plaza and will begin with Mayor Steve Bilderain presenting a proclamation from the city of 29 Palms. This year's speakers are Pastor Art Richardson of First Methodist Church of 29 Palms and Brother Joseph Faliga of Born Again Ministries. Prayers will be led by Ministerial Association Vice President Amy Miranda, President MacArthur Wright, and Pastor Lolila Faliga of Born Again Ministries. Worship will be provided by Harry Taylor and the Bell Choir, praise team from the Sanctuary Church, and the praise team from Gospel Fellowship Christian Center Church. An offering will be collected for local nonprofit Set Free Ranch, and light refreshments will be provided. The service begins at 2 p.m. this Sunday at Freedom Plaza in 29 Palms. A local animal shelter is inviting you to bowl for a good cause. Here's reporter Adeline J. Wells with more information about the upcoming event.
On Saturday, Yucca Bowl is partnering with the Joshua Tree No-Kill Shelter for Bowling for the Animals. The event is an opportunity for community members to bowl for a cause, as proceeds raised will benefit shelter services. The cost is $25 per bowler, which includes shoe rental. $16 of that fee will be donated, and funds raised will be used for current animal care and contributed to the No-Kill Shelter's new build. The event will also include a raffle through which participants can enter to win a variety of prizes donated by over 20 local businesses. Items range from photography sessions to movie tickets, rounds of golf to a festive margarita basket. Local community member Kay Winkler volunteered to organize the event. She stated, quote, "I just had an idea and I thought I could help," end quote. Bowling for the Animals is on Saturday, November 22nd, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The price to attend is $25 per bowler, and groups will need to wait until all individuals arrive before starting the game. The event will be held at Yucca Bowl, located at 58146 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Adeline J. Wells.
And finally, the California Highway Patrol is once again collecting toys for kids in need as part of their Chips for Kids toy drive. The annual drive is a statewide initiative that has given away millions of toys throughout California, and they couldn't do it without donations from the community. I spoke with CHP officer Mike Radford, who explained the origins of the event.
This is a toy drive that we do every year. A few officers decided that they wanted to help some kids in their area, collected some toys. It has now been adopted statewide. It happens throughout the entire state of California. In this area, we've been doing it for over 10 years. I don't know the exact number. We collect toys from whoever's willing to donate them, and we distribute them in a variety of ways. We also work with different organizations to distribute toys. Could be schools or the victims advocate group with the district attorney's office. Anyone that knows that there's a child in need is welcome to reach out to us so we can get these toys collected and distributed. A lot of these children aren't receiving anything otherwise, and so we're happy to create a positive connection between law enforcement and young children.
They are asking for new unwrapped gifts. This year, organizers say they are in particular need of gifts for teenage girls, including makeup and body lotions. You can drop off gifts at the Morongo Basin CHP office, Walgreens, Palladium, Ground Squirrel, 29 Palms Beer Co., Grocery Outlet, Circle K in Morongo Valley, Fan Sports Grill, Roadrunner Copy Center, Small Town Grill in Morongo Valley, and here at Z107.7. The last day to donate toys will be December 22nd. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmetz.